you're thinking of making that move to Palm Bay, like 6,000 others did in 2023, I get it. The promise of year-round sunshine and laid-back living is tempting, but here's the thing. Before you start envisioning your new life filled with beach days and hot winters, just take a moment to pause. Now, Palm Bay isn't just palm trees and ocean breezes. Beneath the surface lies some surprising truth that can make or break your decision to call this place home. Now, don't get me wrong, there's plenty to love here, but moving to a new city is a big commitment, and it's easy to miss the fine print when you're full of excitement. That's why I'm here to lay the 10 essential facts you need to know, insights that can help you decide if Palm Bay is truly the match for your lifestyle that you may want. And stay with me until the end, because fact number 7, let's just say, is one that even long-time locals have strong opinions about. Now let's talk about it. When most people think of Florida in general, they picture endless sunshine, warm breezes, and blue skies, right? And yes, Palm Bay can deliver on those promises sometimes. But what many don't realize is Palm Bay's subtropic climate comes with its own set of surprises. Now sure, there are plenty of beautiful days perfect for outdoor activities, but the weather is far from predictable. For example, in the summer you have 90-degree heat followed up with heavy rain by noon to cool off, just for that 90-degree heat to come back with a vengeance. Where's the predictability in that? Now between June and November, this area prepares itself for hurricane season. That's inevitable. The occasional evacuation notice or power outage is a reality you'll need to be ready for when that time comes. Like I mentioned before, those heavy downpours can pop up out of nowhere, soaking your plans up for the day and sometimes causing localized flooding, depending on where you're living. Now, even when it's dry, that Florida sun can be straight brutal. The intense heat and high humidity aren't just for the faint of heart. If you're not used to temperatures that go up to the 90s with humidity levels to match, Palm Bay's paradise may seem like a sauna. So if you want to try this out for yourself, take a trip down here in July or August, which are normally the hottest times of the year, and see if you're cut out for it. Or just do like I do. Blast that AC like it's no tomorrow. You think you can handle it? Because if you're picturing a year-round breeze and mild weather, this may not be a tropical dream come true. Now, before we dive into the next essential fact about living in Palm Bay, I want to take a moment to say thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Whether you're just searching or in the beginning of your search, considering a new investment, or simply curious about what living in Palm Bay is really like, I hope to bring the value that you're looking for. So if you're finding this information helpful so far, don't forget to like this video. It really makes a difference. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share this video with anyone who might be dreaming about making that move here to Florida, more specifically Palm Bay and its neighboring areas. Now, if you're serious about buying, selling, or investing here in Palm Bay or the surrounding areas, I'd love to be your guide. You'll find my contact information right here on the screen or in the description below. Whether it's finding that perfect neighborhood, navigating the market, or spotting those hidden opportunities, I'm here to make sure your experience here is as seamless as possible. While Palm Bay offers a lot in terms of future plans, community spirits, and access to Brevard's outdoors, one major challenge for newcomers is getting around without a car. The public transportation system here is very limited, making day-to-day travel difficult if you don't have your own vehicle. Now currently, Space Coast Area Transit, aka the SCAT bus for locals, serves Palm Bay with a few bus routes, but coverage is scattered and often limited to main roads and central areas. Now, according to SCAT's official resources, the bus routes can take considerable time to reach your destination, with some routes operating only on select days or specific times. This means if you're relying on public transit for daily commutes, shopping, or your other errands, you need to plan carefully to align with the limited schedule. Now, beyond limited coverage, the frequency of the buses can be a problem. With many routes running hourly or less frequently, missing a bus can mean a long wait. The system isn't designed to meet the needs of those who need to travel extensively within the town, nor does it reach into many of Palm Bay's residential neighborhoods, which are more spread out than those in more urban cities like Miami or Tampa. Now, unsurprisingly, most residents here consider owning a car an absolute necessity. A report from the U.S. Census Bureau found that over 90% of Palm Bay homes own at least one vehicle, showing the reliance here on personal cars for commuting and errands. Now, for those without a car, carpooling can be an option, but it requires coordinating and planning that may not be feasible for everybody. So ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft, they do operate here, but relying on them can be expensive, and it's not as convenient as your transit-friendly cities. So bottom line, if you're considering moving to Palm Bay, make sure you're prepared to drive or find alternative options. This city's charm and lifestyle can be undeniably appealing, but navigating efficiently without a car might present challenges you may need to adapt to. Now, living in Palm Bay means you're embracing a lifestyle that's intertwined with nature. The city is surrounded by lush greenery, wetlands, and a variety of natural habitats that support a rich ecosystem. While this is a dream for nature enthusiasts, it's essential to know that wildlife here isn't limited to parks and nature reserves. It often comes right to your doorstep. So take alligators, for example. It's not uncommon to spot one lounging around in a pond or canal just a few feet away from a residential area. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Committee, Florida is home to nearly 1.3 million alligators, and they can be found in all 67 counties in areas like Palm Bay, which features numerous lakes and wetland systems. Now, these encounters are a part of the daily life. So from personal experience, for someone who's lived in this area for 10 plus years, I've only came across one alligator near a lake. Crazy, right? Now, snakes are another part of the equation. While most snakes you'll find are non-venomous and beneficial for keeping the rodent population in check, now venomous species like eastern diamondback rattlesnakes and the coral snake do inhabit here in the area. Homeowners are often advised to maintain their yards and stay vigilant when working in outdoor spaces to avoid unexpected encounters. And let's not forget the more vocal residents. Palm Bay is a bird lover's paradise, attracting everything from majestic herons to flocks of sandhill cranes. While their calls can add a beautiful soundtrack to your morning, some species such as cranes can be protective during nesting season, occasionally becoming even aggressive if they're approached. One of the more surprising visitors can be wild boars. These animals can occasionally wander into suburban spaces, especially those near undeveloped land. They can be destructive to gardens, lawns, and pose risks due to their size and unpredictable behavior. According to the wildlife experts, these encounters can increase in frequency as human development encroaches further into their natural habitat. Now, don't get me wrong, living in such a biodiverse environment can be thrilling, especially for those who appreciate the outdoors, but it's not for the faint of heart. Residents need to be aware of their surroundings when near water or wooded areas and understand that these animal encounters, even though they're typically harmless, are a natural part of the Palm Bay life. So if you're considering Palm Bay, be prepared for a front row seat to Florida's wildlife. Sometimes it's a little too front row. So Palm Bay's job market has experienced steady growth, particularly in specialized sectors such as aerospace, healthcare, and construction. The Palm Bay, Melbourne, Titusville metropolitan area, which includes Palm Bay, reported a civilian labor force of approximately 306,000 individuals as of 2024, and the unemployment rate being 3.6%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So the aerospace industry. This region is often referred to as the Space Coast due to its proximity to the Kennedy Space Center and a concentration of aerospace companies. Major employers like L3 Harris Technology, which is a significant presence here in Palm Bay, they contribute to the area's reputation as a hub of aerospace engineering and technology. Healthcare is another prominent industry, with institutions such as Palm Bay Hospital providing numerous employment opportunities. The demand for healthcare professionals, including nurses, technicians, and support staff, remains robust, reflecting the area's growing population and healthcare needs. Now, the construction sector has also seen growth, driven by ongoing residential and commercial development projects. This expansion offers opportunities for skilled laborers, project managers, and related professions. Now, while these industries are thriving, opportunities in fields like technology, tourism, and real estate are also present, but they may require commuting to nearby cities such as Melbourne for a broader range of job options. Melbourne, part of the same metropolitan area, offers additional employment prospects in these sectors. It's important to note that while the job market is expanding, it remains specialized. So if you plan on moving here and it's not for work, that's something you're going to want to look into prior to making that move here. Families with school-aged children, this one is for you. Now, in Palm Bay, the quality of public schools vary, making it essential to research thoroughly before deciding where to actually live. For instance, Pineapple Cove Classical Academy stands out with impressive performance metrics. According to the Public School Review, this school ranks in the top 20% statewide, with 78% of the students achieving proficiency in math and 64% in reading. Now, on the other hand, some schools fall below the state average. For example, Southwest Middle School has a math proficiency of about 41% and a reading proficiency of about 40%. Those stats place that school in the bottom 50% of Florida schools. Now, given this info, it's crucial to investigate the specific schools in your desired neighborhood. Resources like greatschools.org and Public School Review offer detailed ratings and reviews. Now, these reviews can help you make the most informed decision for you and your family. So remember, the right school can make a significant difference in your child's education and overall experience. So before you buy or rent in Palm Bay, please make sure you've done your homework on the local schools. Now, Palm Bay is experiencing significant growth and development. As of 2024, the city's population has reached approximately 140,000 people, reflecting an annual growth rate of about 3.79% and a 17.09% increase since the 2020 census. Now, this rapid expansion brings a surge in construction projects. New residential subdivisions are emerging, such as Chaparral Phase 3, which includes 165 single-family homes. Now, commercial developments are also on the rise, with projects like the East Shore Apartments adding 656 units to the housing market. While these developments promise long-term benefits, they contribute to a dynamic and evolving environment. Now, the city's infrastructure is adapting to accommodate growth, leading to increased construction activity and disruption. So if you prefer an established urban setting, Palm Bay's ongoing transformation might feel like it's finding its rhythm. However, for those excited by growth and new opportunities, this city offers a unique and evolving landscape. Now, fact number 7, Palm Bay, Florida has long been recognized for its affordability compared to other cities. The overall cost of living in Palm Bay is about 4.4% lower than the U.S. national average and 7.3% lower than the Florida average, making it an attractive option for many seeking a more budget-friendly lifestyle. Housing has been a significant factor in this affordability. As of October of 2024, the median listed home price in Palm Bay was about $352,000, which is pretty modest compared to other Florida cities. To kind of put things in perspective, renting a 2-bedroom unit in Palm Bay costs about $1,420 per month. This is slightly below the national average of around $1,430, and obviously less than the state average, which is about $1,560 a month. Now, however, it's important to note that as Palm Bay grows in popularity, costs are beginning to rise. The average home value in Palm Bay is $306,000. Now, this is reflecting a 1.3% decrease over the past year, but this follows a period of significant appreciation. This trend suggests that while prices overall have recently dipped, the overall trajectory over the past few years have been upward. So this is indicating potential for future increases. So the broader economic landscape in Florida shows signs of vulnerability. Now, analysts have identified cities like Palm Bay as being a risk of price declines due to factors such as overvaluation and increased housing supply. Now, this underscores the importance of staying informed about market conditions, as fluctuations can impact affordability. All in all, while Palm Bay currently offers a reasonable cost of living, especially in housing, it's crucial to remain vigilant about rising costs. So if you're considering a long-term move, factor in the potential for future price increases and plan accordingly. Now, Palm Bay isn't just a place to live, it's a vibrant community where connections do matter. The city hosts a variety of events that bring residents together, bringing in a sense of belonging. Take, for instance, the annual Multicultural Fest. Now, this free event showcases dance, culture, music, food, and hands-on activities from countries all around the world, celebrating the city's rich diversity. Now, another highlight is the Independence Day celebration. This features fireworks, live music, and family-friendly activities. Now, this year, the event was held at the Eastern Florida State College on the Palm Bay campus. This drew a big crowd and you were able to see the fireworks from your backyard. Also, weekend farmers markets are also a staple here, offering fresh produce, local crafts, and serving as a hub for neighbors to connect with local businesses. Now, to truly feel right at home here in Palm Bay, it's essential to engage and participate in all of these community activities if you can. Now, the city's official calendar is a great resource to stay updated on any upcoming events and opportunities to get involved. So by immersing yourself in these experiences, you'll not only enjoy what Palm Bay has to offer, but also contribute to the strong sense of togetherness that we have here. Now, Palm Bay is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, offering a bunch of activities to make the most of its natural beauty. The city is dotted with parks, waterways, and trails, providing an ample amount of opportunities for recreation. So for all of my outdoor enthusiasts that like to go mudding, that likes to go jet skiing, Turkey Creek is a sanctuary that's a popular spot for paddling and things of that nature. Now, it has 130 acres, so there's a lot of room to play with. It features a boardwalk, nature trails, and it has a very biodiverse environment. You can even spot wildlife like turtles, manatees, and a bunch of different species of birds if you like to go bird watching. Now, for all of my heavy fishers out there, the Indian River Lagoon offers a bunch of fishing opportunities. I've seen people catch as much as bass, bluegills, black catfish, black crappies, and a bunch of different fish that are edible. So you can go out there and you can have a field day. For all of my bikers and hikers, the Malabar Scrub Sanctuary provides trails for you. This will allow you to explore Florida's unique scrub habitats. And this sanctuary is home to a bunch of different wildlife and offers a glimpse into the region's natural habitat. Now, for those of you who like to throw birthday parties, go play some basketball with your friends, go play kickball, baseball, we have a park for you, which is the Fred Pope Regional Park. Now, this is an expansive area offering sports fields, playgrounds, and walking trails as well. This is the perfect place for outdoor outings and family activities. Now, however, if your interests lean more towards indoor activities or vibrant nightlife, Palm Bay is a little lacking. Pretty much there's no downtown here, so you have to skip town and go to downtown Melbourne for that, or travel an hour and go to Orlando. There's plenty to do over there at night. Palm Bay is geared more towards community events and local gatherings rather than a bustling nightlife. So in summary, if you thrive on outdoor adventures and appreciate a lifestyle immersed in nature, Palm Bay offers a wealth of opportunities. But if you prefer a hustle and bustle nightlife, you may want to adjust your expectations or explore other towns nearby. Now, as Palm Bay continues to grow, residents are experiencing increased traffic congestion and road maintenance challenges. The city's rapid development has led to underdeveloped infrastructures in certain areas. This results in bottleneck traffic during peak hours. In 2018, Palm Bay's voters approved of a $150 million obligation bond to address the city's deteriorating road. Now, the Go Roads program was initiated to pave and repair streets across the city. As of February of 2023, approximately 306 miles of roadway has been completed since then. This is accounting for 39% of the planned 791 miles of roadway. Now, however, the program has faced some financial challenges. With a projected cost that exceeds initial estimate of around $70 million, this is leading to potential shortfalls in the funding. Now, additionally, there have been some unforeseen events that have increased road issues. So in October of 2023, there were some heavy rains that caused significant road damages throughout the town. And those roads included Malabar, we're talking Jupiter, we're talking Babcock as well. Those are our major roads. That has led to some road extensions and some road repairs that have caused even more traffic as of recent. So for real-time traffic updates and road conditions, residents can utilize forces like FL 511. This is Florida's official source for traffic information if you need it. Or just do like I do and go on your GPS and see if there's any traffic nearby and adjust your driving patterns accordingly. So in summary, while Palm Bay offers a bunch of different attractions for families and outdoor enthusiasts, it's essential to be prepared for traffic congestions and any ongoing road maintenance issues. So having a little bit of patience and staying informed about current road conditions are key to navigating this town. And as we grow and the town catches up, we'll naturally get better. So there you have it. That's 10 things you need to know before making that move here to Palm Bay, Florida. Now, I gave you some good, I gave you some bad, and I gave you some ugly. I'm just only being real with you. Now, whether or not these facts are deal breakers or make your move exciting, knowing what to expect is the first step for a smooth transition. And also, if this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real estate insights here in the Palm Bay area. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns about the Palm Bay area and want to talk about what's developing, any sort of housing inquiries, hit me up. My information is on the screen and in the description. You all have a good day.